Welcome to A Journey into Fitness. I'm Susan Rubenstein. Today we're going to get the body moving. We're going to get our body energized, awake, and we're going to feel good. So if you're just starting exercise, congratulations to you. This is a perfect workout. We're not going to be using any props. We're going to be using our own body. We're going to do a warm-up. We're going to do some strength moves, some balance moves, some great core exercises to strengthen the abdominals and your back and your hips. So these exercises are appropriate for a broad range, but it's always a good idea just to check in with your doctor, rule out any potential health risks, things that you need to watch out for and be concerned with. And again, if you're new, you may want to just watch the show first time through and then join us later on or see what you're comfortable with. A couple things are always important to think about when you're starting an exercise program, not only making sure that you've talked to your doctor, but it's first, if you're working out at home, you want to have a nice open space like I have right here. So you want to be able to move side to side, up and back, and not have anything in your way that you could trip over. Since we'll be moving in lateral positions, forward and back, good idea to put a pair of sneakers on. A pair of sneakers that are clean, something that you feel comfortable with to exercise. Workout clothing, something you feel comfortable that it fits well, but it breathes well, and you feel good stretching and moving in. So those are important things. I also have some water with me. Really a key to staying healthy. Not only do we need it during our workout, but also we need it before and after. It's a great way to keep your body healthy. It's a great way to flush out toxins. If you are starting your New Year's resolution and you want to lose a few pounds, my suggestion to you is to get that water in your body every day as often as you can. Some recommendations are try to drink half your body weight in water. I know that might sound extreme, but really your body will adapt to it. Throw in a little lemon juice. That's a nice way also to clean out the toxins in your body. So I think I've covered the bases. What we're going to do now is get started, and that's just the key here, is to get started. So we're going to move. And all I'm going to do right now is just a simple movement. I'm marching. So those of you that might be a little bit more advanced with your fitness routine, after we get warmed up, you might want to take simple moves and add a little impact to them, such as maybe starting to jog or run, or maybe at times you want to hop, different things like that. So do what works for you. All right, so as my feet are moving, I'm going to inhale and then exhale. Good, so just get the blood moving through the body, through some nice fresh oxygen. Good, let's do that one more time. Bring it up. Good, now I'm just going to move forward with my legs, tapping the heels out. Good, now notice how I'm bringing my elbows forward, so I want to warm up the muscles. So we've got those big muscles in our legs and our hips, and then we start to move up to some of the smaller muscles in our arms and our shoulders, but they're all important. Good, so keep that going. Now I'm going to add a little press forward, press. And in doing that, I'm just going to move from a heel tap to a toe tap. Good, lengthening out, stretch. That's it. Feeling good as we're moving. And then I'm going to march in place. Good. Now I'm going to tap this out wider. So get the energy moving through the hips. Let's bring it in again. Tap it in and move it out. Good. Now I'm going to take those heels out wider, side to side, and push. Good. Nice long stretch through those arms. Good. And I'm going to add the toes and continue to push with the hands. That's it. Now I'm going to go back to the heels in front, squeeze, working to the chest. So you start to feel all those muscles wake up. And the toes, tap. Good. Excellent. All right, now let's take it out wide again, but we're going to walk out to what we call a V step. So imagine the letter V taped on the floor. You're going to walk up and back. Good. Do that again. Now I'm going to just change the arms. I'm going to reach higher, pulling it in. Good. Keep going. That's it. So when warming up the body, you want to stay active. We want to save our stretches to the end. Let's take those heels in front and squeeze the bicep muscles. Squeeze the upper arms. Good. Now the toes in front, we're going to push out. Feel the back muscles working. Good. Heels to the side as we squeeze to the side. That's it. And then we've got the toes, and we're going to push out. There you go. Now in this next one, I'm just going to walk. Big step up and back. So as you notice, I'm starting to move forward and back. Some of you might want to jog this up. Stand nice and tall. Think about lifting your ribs. Good. Now we can have fun with this. We can take it out and in. Step out nice and wide. So we're really using those leg and hip muscles. Keep going. 4 more. Good. 2 more. Let's come back to the nice easy heels in front. Squeeze. There you go. Moving it along. And pressing it forward. So, if it's in the middle of winter and you're doing this exercise program, this is really great to keep the body in shape while staying indoors. Excellent. Now, toes and push. There you go. Big reach. Let's do that forward move again. Step up and back again. Option is to jog. Keep that going. You've got 4 more on this. Light on your feet. Remember to pick those feet up. Now, side step, big step. Now notice how I'm bending my knees slightly, so I'm dropping back into my seat using my quads. So, the thighs. Good. Now I'm going to add a hamstring curl, bending the knee. Now elbows go out wider. So I'm really working now the back and the legs. 8 more. Good. 4 to go. Now let's keep this wide. We're going to rotate around. Big move. Arms up, chest up. Good. Now let's just press the hands down. 8. That's it. 4 more. Let's do that walk up or jog up. Keep that energy going. And out wider. How you doing? Heels. Squeeze. Good. Feel those muscles. Woo. And now to the side. Out. That's it. 4 more. Now, tap, 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 side. Good. Tap, tap, side. Keep that going. Tap. So it's fun to have a little bit of a change in your combination, in your routine. 4 more. You don't need to make it complicated. You just want to be moving. That's the key. Get up and move. 4 more. Good. 3 more. Last 2 on this. 1 more time. All right, now side step, big reach in front. Now, just imagine there's a bar in front of you. You're pulling it towards your body. Good. Keep adding that big step. Now, look what I can do here. I can hop side to side, and now I've incorporated some balance, shifting. So when I talked about a nice open, clear space, this is why. For moves like this, so you don't trip on anything. Good. All right, we're going to do that hamstring curl, row. Row the arms back, lift the chest. Good. Feeling fit. That's what it's all about. Nice and wide, we rotate. Using your waist. From here, we're going to push down. 8. Excellent. 4 more. Now come back to center. Pull the knees up in front of you as you're pressing down. Now, this is a great exercise to keep that aerobic energy going, but I'm tapping into my abdominals here, getting them nice and strong. Lifting through the chest because you want to work on good posture. Standing up tall. Good. 8, 6, 4. I'm going to change this just to a simple forward kick, but round the arms. Squeeze, as if I'm squeezing into a big beach ball. Oh, the beach. What a nice thought, especially in the cold winter months. Thinking about the beach. Let's go back to the knees. Good. Now, how can we make this a little bit more interesting? Well, let's add an elbow cross. Cross. So all you do is just take your elbow, cross it towards your knee or thigh. Stance can get wider. So the harder you work here, as you widen your base. Otherwise, keep it close. Good. Take those deep breaths. Good. Now we're going to pull. Notice how the knees are starting to open up wide as the elbows go out to the side. 8 more here. Good. 4 more. Now we're going to slow this down. Smaller taps. Good. So that should have been a great warm-up, getting the body energized, getting it going. Now, I'm going to start to incorporate strength moves with some balance. And again, I like to think about how strong we can make that core, because when our core is strong, our posture is good, we feel better, we take deeper breaths, all those good things come into play. All right. Now, what I want you to do is just start stepping to one leg, kick the other leg out. Good. Now, keep one hand on the hip as you're kicking the leg out. Push and pull. Push. So notice how you're using your own body's resistance here. I'm extending and then I'm flexing that muscle. Squeezing the muscle in. Good. 4 more. 4. 3. 2 more. Good. Now just step. Take it to a march. So what we do on one side, it's always a good idea to keep the balance and do it on the other side. So let's step to the other side. Get that hand onto the hip. Now as you're stepping to this side, we're going to lift that leg out. Good. Now, as we did before on that other side, we added the arm. Reach out, pull it in. Good. Notice how I'm making a fist. Sometimes we forget about the importance of exercising our fingers, our hands, our wrists. Keep going. So there's a lot you can do in a short amount of time to keep your body healthy. Let's do 4 more. Good. 2 more. And 1. Good. I love that exercise. It's really great for strengthening the outside of my hips all the way down to the outside of a knee. I love to run and jog, so that's really an important exercise for me to stay strong. All right, now let's take those legs out a little bit wider. We're going to stop the impact now. So here's where I need to kind of have you set yourself up. Maybe you've got something in front of you that you enjoy looking at, or you just need to find a focal point. If you need a wall or a chair or something to support you during some of these balancing exercises, feel free to do that. Let's take one arm out. Take the other leg and lift it. Good. So now notice how I have my hand just below the bottom of my hip to that outer upper thigh. I'm adding a little resistance here. I'm pressing into it as the leg goes out just to make the muscle work harder. This is called your abductor. Good. I'm balancing. Belly's in. Good. 2 more. And stop. Nice job. Now the standing leg needs a little shake because we felt some work there. All right. Ready? Step together. If you're using a wall, you'll just need to turn around or switch sides. Use your hand for a little extra benefit of resistance. Take the leg out. Try not to touch the floor in between. Now my foot is flexed. You might find pointing your toe, you like that a bit more. Good. Set the shoulders. We're going to do 8 more. I bet you're feeling this. I know I am. 4 more to go. 4. Last 2. And 1. Fantastic. Let those legs go. Woo! All right. Now, we're going to take the balance routine into play. We're going to stand on one foot Arms both go out. Again, you might need a wall. You're going to lift your back leg, and then you're just going to pendulum through, forward and back. Toe goes up, heels go back. Up and back. Now, it's important to stay lifted through your breastbone, your chest, your chin. So just imagine you're balancing something on top of your head. Good. Let's do 8 more of these. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5. Don't worry if you fall out of the exercise. You can just jump back in when you're ready. Now, we're going to hold the leg back. I like to get in a little bit of work for my hamstrings, and I like to incorporate some work for my arms. So as we curl the back leg, we're tapping the shoulders, exercising the brain at the same time. Good. It's always important to do something challenging every day for your brain. Exercise is something, reading, doing a crossword. Good. I know someone that does at least 3 crosswords a day, and he could answer any question correctly if you want to learn about something. It's amazing. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, that was a lot of time to be standing and balancing, but you can build on that. Don't get frustrated. Don't think, oh, I'm never going to get there. I'm never going to be able to do it as long as she just did. It's okay. You fall out, you come back, you try it again. Some days my balance is great, some days not so much. So you know what? We're all in the same boat together, but we're trying to get healthy. That's the key here. Okay. Same thing. Arms are out. You can turn your palms over. We'll change here. Lengthen through your arms, soften your shoulders. Feel grounded through the standing leg. Take the leg up and back. So again, working through the pendulum. Good. That's it. Now, the great thing about these exercises that we're doing is that they're important to not only balance and strengthen, but we're working our abdominal muscles. You don't need to just be on the floor all the time doing crunches. All right, I think we did enough of that. Let's take the arms front and curl. Good. Squeeze, squeeze. Keep going. Why don't we finish up with 4 more? Great. And 1. Nice job. All right, fantastic. Now, did some good balancing exercises. Now I want to kind of drop into some really strong leg muscles. So we're going to work the front of the thigh, the posterior muscles. We're going to work the hamstrings. We're going to work the buttocks. We're going to keep that lower back nice and strong as well. Now, when it comes to a squat, you can have a mid stance just to the outside of your feet, or your hips rather, with your feet, or you can heel toe it out a little bit wider. I like to go wider because I feel like I can go a bit deeper with these. Shoulders back. We're going to sit back. We want to push our bottom towards a chair or the space behind us. Reach out and then come up. Important things to think about from the ground up. First, your feet. Keeping your toes either straight ahead or turned out. Whatever direction your toes are facing, it's important to have your knees facing that same direction. Knees, stay balanced over your feet. We wouldn't want those knees passing your toes. Good. Drop down and then lift. Third thing to think about is reaching back with your hips. You want to push your seat back. Good. So if you're just starting out, you might not be going down this far. Or maybe you're going down even further. Just watch out for those knees. Let's do 4 more. I've added arms just to make that a little more interesting and fun. You can always leave them out. Couple more. Good. 1 more. Now let's put our hands on our thighs. We're going to pulse down. 10, 9. Good. 8, 7. A little resistance on those thighs. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, don't round your shoulders, 2, and 1. Woo! Shake that out. I felt that. Good work. All right, let's bring this in. Now, Shoulders relaxed. Trying to figure out what to do with your hands? Put them to your waist or behind you. We're going to step out, squat, come up, together. Step, squat, up, together. Good. Big step. So we're moving from side to side. Good. Bending both knees. Step. That's it. Step. Couple more. One more. Good. Now, I'm going to have you step out, squat, come up, step out further. Now this leg bends, the other leg straightens, come up, step together. So it's step, squat, come up, step, come down, up, together. Let's try that on the other side. Step, squat, come up, step out wider. This leg climbs into that side lunge. Other leg is straight. Come up, together. Let's do that again. Step, squat, come up, step, out, and together. Good. So that's a great combination exercise. You can definitely do more of those. But now I want to get to that last exercise. So I'm going to step out really wide. I'm going to squat, or it looks like even a lunge, to one side as the other leg is straight. Pull in together. Step. Take it out. Pull in together. Good. A little bit of balance here to find your waist center. That's it. Out, down. Let's do 4 more. Using that inner thigh to come up. 3 more. Perfect. 2 more. 1 more time. And come up. Good. Nice job. Now, step out. Now let's add a little bit of a challenge here. We ready? As we're bending this right side, we're going to reach for the toe. Notice how the left leg is straight, and then come up. So we reach, come up, reach, come up. Good. If this is too advanced, maybe reach out in front of you. Good. 8 more. 7, 6. Beautiful. 5, 4 more. 2 more to go. Now, you're going to pull your body weight up, slide in together, shake your legs out. Let's get this last side in. Are we ready? Step out. We're going to drop into that side squat or lunge, depending on what you want to call it. Opposite leg is straight, but we're using the inner thigh, which is called the adductor. Here we go. Down, pulling up. Good. Chest is lifting. So you can be reaching out. You can reach for your thigh, your knee. Good. 8 more. 8, 7. That's it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. 1 more to go. And you made it. Come on in. Woo! That was a toughie. So you can build on that. I gave you the squats, the alternating, the combination, and then this last one. So you have some variety to choose from. All right. So let's just take our feet in a little bit closer. I always like to finish with getting some heel raises in. The importance of strengthening those calf muscles. Now, a little trick is if you have stairs at home or a little ledge, stand on that ledge, have your heels kind of hanging off the side, and then you lift and you lower. So I don't want to walk off the stage because we could have a problem here, but I'm just kind of giving you that idea of what you could be doing on your own stairs. Good time to think about posture. Everything balanced. Head, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, and feet. Good. Give me a couple more. 1 more, and release. Good. Shake everything out. All right. Now, taking a deep breath in, you're going to circle your arms up and then take them down. Now, let's add a little lower body. Circle up and then bring the arms down. Do that again. Incorporating your breathing. Ready? 2 more times. 1 more time. And coming up. Good. Shaking it out. Now, let's incorporate a little bit of core work with our stretch. So as we move into that final piece, step forward on 1 foot. You can use a wall. Placing your hand either in front of you or to the side. Bend your back knee. Good. So you're working your muscles here. But now at the same time, I'm stretching out of my thigh, hip flexor. But I'm balancing. So again, I get to strengthen my abdominals and my back. So this is one of those fantastic stretches that does more than just stretch the muscle. Slowing down the breathing. So you really want to think about bringing calmness to your body after an exercise routine. It brings about balance. You'll feel really good. You've done something for yourself, and that's huge. It's just taking some time each day to connect with yourself. All right, we're going to do the other side, shoulders down. Let's take hold of the foot here, opening the chest, concentrating, reaching back. So I hope today you got some good pointers in. It's really important. Take a few more minutes to stretch if you have the time, or if you're watching Journey into Yoga, great time to continue on. So other important factors to think about, it's not just the exercise that we do, it's also the nutrition we take in. So it's important to think about your diet, assess your diet. How are you eating? What you're eating. It's how we fuel ourselves. Our body's going to respond to that. Good. All right. Shoulder rolls. I always like to stretch out my upper back. That's where I hold my tension. So it's important to target those spots. So you've done something good for yourself. Today is a day to make healthy choices. Drink plenty of water. Try to eat as clean as you can. You'll feel much clearer, less sluggish. Opening up, breathe into your chest. Just remember, our body is a mirror of what we put into it. And we want to take care of it. We want to take care of it from the inside out. That's the important thing. All right, I'm going to have you drop your hands down to your thighs. Open your chest and just feel a nice stretch. Deep breath here. And then draw your belly in. If you have a wall in front of you, push your hips back. You can even do this stretch without a wall, lengthening your spine. Bend your knees if you need more support. Take your arms out. If you have time, hold this for a few more moments. Otherwise, scoop down. Pick up a big bundle of energy that you're going to use for the rest of your day. Inhaling, exhaling. One more time, take a deep breath. And as we exhale, thank you so much for joining me. Have a fabulous day and stay healthy. Remember, take care of you every day. Bye.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.